Hello and welcome to Switch Mania. It's me, Clarence, and today we're about to kick things into high gear. It's time to get ready up, set your sights, and get ready to play like never before because we've got 30 unbeatable Nintendo Switch eShop sales lined up for you. I've been on a mission, my dudes, navigating the eShop like a gaming ninja to bring you these deals. We're talking about discounts that will keep your gaming spirit high without taking a toll on your wallet. Now, if you're as excited as I am about getting your game on, do me a favor, smash that like button and subscribe to Switch Mania. We're all about building a community of gamers who know how to game smart and save big. And also, if you are new to this channel, I would like to inform you that we are having a running bi-weekly giveaway. The mechanics on how to participate are in the description down below. Participating is really easy, so why not join in on the fun? Now, without further ado, let's dive in. Sentinels Aegis Rim is a masterfully crafted, narrative-driven game that seamlessly blends science fiction, mystery, and strategic gameplay. With its intricate and thought-provoking story, captivating characters, and beautiful hand-drawn art, the game offers a unique and unforgettable experience. The strategic gameplay in 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim adds depth to the overall experience. Players will engage in tactical battles using a combination of mechs called Sentinels and strategic planning. Each character brings unique abilities and skills to the battlefield, requiring careful consideration and coordination to overcome challenging encounters. The game strikes a satisfying balance between narrative-driven exploration and strategic combat, offering a refreshing take on the genre.
Keep it together. Everything will work out.
In Loop Hero, you take on the role of a brave hero armed with a mystical deck of cards. Your objective is to traverse a looped path filled with enemies, buildings, and terrain, all while recovering powerful loot and expanding your survivor's camp. The ultimate goal is to shatter the endless cycle of despair and save the lost world from the clutches of the Lich. Each expedition in Loop Hero is unique, with randomly generated loop paths offering infinite adventure. Before embarking on each journey, you can select character classes and deck cards to customize your playstyle. As you progress, you unlock new classes, cards, perks, and guardians, adding depth and variety to your gameplay options. Death's Door is a captivating and beautifully crafted action-adventure game that takes players on a mesmerizing journey through a world filled with mystery, exploration, and challenging combat. With its striking art style, compelling narrative, and precise gameplay mechanics, the game offers an immersive and memorable experience. The gameplay in Death's Door combines precise combat with clever puzzles and exploration. Players control a crow, tasked with collecting the souls of the dead and engage in intense battles against formidable adversaries. The combat mechanics are fluid and responsive, allowing for a variety of combat styles and strategies. The challenging encounters test players' reflexes and decision-making, rewarding skillful play. Inscryption, created by the mind behind Pony Island and the Hex, is a unique and twisted experience that combines elements of deck-building roguelike, escape room puzzles, and psychological horror. As you delve into the world of Inscryption, you'll find yourself acquiring a deck of cards featuring woodland creatures. However, the methods of obtaining these cards are not ordinary. You may need to engage in draft, surgery, and even self-mutilation to expand your deck and unlock its hidden potential. The game takes place within the walls of Flesh's cabin, a seemingly innocuous location hiding dark secrets. As you explore and uncover the mysteries concealed within, you'll embark on an unexpected and deeply disturbing odyssey that will challenge your sanity. Rogue Legacy is an addictive and innovative roguelike game that combines challenging gameplay with an intriguing inheritance system. With its unique twist on the genre, captivating progression mechanics, and engaging gameplay, the game offers an exciting and highly replayable experience. The standout feature of Rogue Legacy is its inheritance system, where players control a new hero from their lineage each time they die. Each hero has different traits, strengths, and weaknesses, adding a layer of randomness and strategic decision-making to the gameplay. Players must carefully choose their heroes and adapt their playstyle based on their unique abilities to overcome the challenging dungeons and enemies. Rogue Legacy 2 is a captivating and challenging roguelike platformer that builds upon the success of its predecessor. With its addictive gameplay loop, unique character progression, and engaging mechanics, the game offers an exciting and ever-changing adventure that will keep players coming back for more. The gameplay in Rogue Legacy 2 is challenging yet rewarding. Players navigate procedurally generated levels filled with enemies, traps, and treasures as they strive to defeat bosses and uncover the secrets of the castle. The tight controls and responsive combat mechanics make each encounter a test of skill, while the permadeath feature adds a sense of risk and urgency.
You won't have to wait long to build your own.
Mega Man X Legacy Collection is a nostalgic journey that celebrates the beloved Mega Man X series, bringing together 4 classic titles in one comprehensive package. This collection offers fans and newcomers alike the opportunity to experience the iconic platforming action and intense gameplay that define the Mega Man X franchise. One of the standout features of Mega Man X Legacy Collection is the inclusion of the 4 main Mega Man X games: Mega Man X, Mega Man X2, Mega Man X3, and of course Mega Man X4. Players can relive the thrilling adventures of Mega Man X as he battles against powerful mavericks and uncovers a captivating story of friendship, betrayal, and the fight for justice. The game's tight controls, challenging level design, and exhilarating boss battles capture the essence of classic 2D platforming and provide a satisfying level of difficulty. Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2 delivers a blast from the past with its classic platforming and intense action. This collection is a nostalgic journey that celebrates the beloved Mega Man X series. The standout feature is the inclusion of 4 thrilling games, each showcasing the evolution of Mega Man X's gameplay and story. The challenging levels and iconic boss battles remains as engaging as ever, offering a true test of skill. The collection's presentation retains the retro charm while enhancing the visuals for modern platforms. The crisp graphics and smooth animations bring Mega Man X's world to life, preserving the essence of the originals. The Capcom Fighting Bundle is a collection of classic fighting games from Capcom, the renowned developer behind some of the most iconic titles in the genre. The standout feature of this bundle is the inclusion of multiple beloved Capcom fighting games in a single package, offering fans of the genre a chance to relive these classics and experience some of the best fighting action from the past. This bundle includes Capcom Fighting Collection, Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, and other memorable entries from the Street Fighter franchise. Capcom Beat 'em Up Bundle unleashes retro arcade excitement. Dive into classic side-scrolling brawlers that defined a generation. The bundle boasts a lineup of beloved titles, each delivering fast-paced action and nostalgic fun. The standout feature is the multiplayer mode, letting you team up with friends for chaotic beat-em-up mayhem. The variety of characters and moves keeps combat engaging, and the inclusion of both local and online co-op extends the enjoyment. While the game's stories are straightforward, the focus on cooperative gameplay and satisfying combat shines. The limited depth might not suit everyone's taste, but the classic arcade action remains a blast.
With room to spare, 7 games for the price of 1.
Shinsekai Into the Depths is an immersive and captivating underwater exploration game that takes players on a journey through a beautifully crafted and mysterious underwater world. With its atmospheric gameplay, stunning visuals, and innovative mechanics, this game offers a unique and memorable experience for players. Shinsekai Into the Depths features innovative gameplay mechanics that emphasizes exploration and resource management. Players must carefully manage their oxygen supply, equipment upgrades, and limited resources as they navigate through the vast and unforgiving underwater world. The game strikes a balance between exploration and survival, creating a sense of tension and excitement as players encounter various obstacles and encounters. OKAMI HD is a visually stunning and enchanting action-adventure game that takes players on a breathtaking journey through ancient Japan. With its unique art style, immersive storytelling, and captivating gameplay, this HD remaster brings an unforgettable experience to both new players and fans of the original release. The gameplay in OKAMI HD is a perfect blend of action, exploration, and puzzle solving. Players control Amaterasu, the sun goddess embodied as a majestic white wolf, on a quest to restore life and beauty to a world corrupted by darkness. With the celestial brush, players can paint and interact with the environment, solving puzzles, battling enemies, and restoring life to the land. The combat is fluid and satisfying, with a wide array of brush techniques and abilities to master. The Ace Attorney Turnabout Collection is a celebration of the beloved Ace Attorney series by Capcom, which is known for its captivating courtroom drama, quirky characters, and thrilling investigations. The standout feature of this collection is its compilation of multiple Ace Attorney games, allowing both longtime fans and newcomers to enjoy a variety of courtroom cases and mysteries. The collection includes several titles from the series, such as the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. In these games, players assume the role of defense attorney Phoenix Wright as he defends his clients in court, cross-examines witnesses, and uncovers the truth behind complex cases. The series is known for its engaging storytelling, witty humor, and memorable characters, making it a unique blend of visual novel and puzzle-solving gameplay.
I have faith in you, Ryuno.
Kaze and the Wild Masks is a colorful and vibrant platformer that captures the spirit of classic 2D platforming adventures. The standout feature of this game is its nostalgic homage to platformers from the 16-bit era. It channels the essence of beloved games like Donkey Kong Country and Sonic the Hedgehog, with its fast-paced gameplay, precise controls, and challenging level design. Players take on the role of Kaze, a young rabbit who dons magical masks that grant her special abilities. Each mask provides unique powers, including the ability to dash, fly, and unleash powerful attacks. This adds variety and depth to the gameplay, as players must strategically switch between masks to overcome obstacles and enemies. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy bursts onto the gaming scene with its dynamic battles and faithful anime adaptation. This trilogy brings the beloved Naruto universe to life in an engaging and thrilling way. The standout features the breathtaking visuals that recreate iconic scenes from the anime. The cel-shaded graphics capture the essence of the characters and their powerful jutsus, making every fight visually impressive. The trilogy's comprehensive story mode lets you relive key moments from Naruto's journey, immersing you in his world. The deep roster of characters and their diverse movesets keeps battles fresh and exciting, while the flashy ultimate jutsus are a spectacle to behold.
This is the first bond I've ever had.
Downwell is a thrilling and addictive roguelike platformer that stands out with its unique vertical gameplay and retro-inspired visuals. With its fast-paced action, tight controls, and challenging mechanics, the game offers an exhilarating descent into the depths that will keep players hooked for hours. The standout feature of Downwell is its vertical descent gameplay. Players control a character who falls down a well filled with enemies and obstacles. The goal is to navigate the treacherous environment, avoiding hazards and defeating enemies with well-timed jumps and gun boots. The verticality of the gameplay adds a refreshing twist to the platforming genre and requires quick reflexes and strategic thinking. Hunter's Legacy Purrfect Edition is an action platformer that combines feline charm with challenging gameplay. The standout feature of this game is its unique protagonist, Iki, a brave cat armed with a sword. The game follows Iki's quest to rescue her kidnapped friend and protect the kingdom of Irreper from an ancient evil. The inclusion of a sword-wielding cat as the main character adds a whimsical and endearing element to the game. Gameplay-wise, Hunter's Legacy offers classic 2D platforming and action elements. Players will explore a variety of levels, battle enemies, and face off against challenging bosses. The game's controls are responsive and players will need to master Iki's abilities and combat skills to progress. Saints Row the Third, the full package, is a wild and over-the-top open-world action-adventure game that thrives on absurdity and chaotic gameplay. The standout feature of this game is its irreverent and satirical take on the open-world genre. Set in the fictional city of Steelport, players take on the role of a member of the 3rd Street Saints gang and engage in outrageous missions and activities. The game revels in its absurdity, featuring bizarre weapons, over-the-top action sequences, and humorous dialogue. The gameplay in Saints Row III offers a mix of shooting, driving, and open-world exploration. Players can customize their characters and vehicles, engage in gang warfare, and participate in various side activities that range from insurance fraud to skydiving gunfights. Saints Row 4 Re-Elected takes the open-world action-adventure series to new heights of absurdity and offers players a truly unforgettable gaming experience. The standout feature of this game is its complete embrace of absurdity and humor. It places players in the shoes of the leader of the 3rd Street Saints gang, who has now become the President of the United States. The game takes place in a virtual simulation of the city of Steelport, where players have superhuman powers and access to a wide array of bizarre weapons and vehicles. Gameplay in Saints Row 4 is a mix of shooting, superpowers, and open-world exploration. The game encourages players to wreak havoc into the virtual world, whether it's using telekinesis to throw pedestrians, running at superhuman speeds, or causing chaos with outrageous weaponry. The sheer variety of abilities and tools at your disposal adds a layer of creativity to the chaos.
Let's get this shit started.
Defended all creatures, tiny.
Nelly, Cootalot, the Fowl Fleet is a charming and humorous point-and-click adventure game that takes players on a whimsical and piratical journey. The standout feature of this game is its quirky and endearing protagonist, Nelly Cootalot, a pirate enthusiast with a heart of gold. Players join Nelly as she embarks on a quest to save endangered birds and uncover the mysteries of the Fowl Fleet. Nelly's wit and comical dialogue adds a delightful layer of humor to the game. The gameplay in Nelly Cootalot follows the classic point-and-click adventure formula where players explore a variety of locations, interact with eccentric characters, and solve puzzles to progress the story. The game offers a mix of inventory-based puzzles and clever dialogue choices, allowing players to use their wits to overcome challenges.
See you in the dinghy.
What dinghy?
Get a Grip Chip is an inventive and physics-based platformer that offers players a unique and challenging gameplay experience. The standout feature of this game is its innovative grappling hook mechanic, which serves as a primary means of traversal and interaction. Players control a character named Chip, who uses a versatile grappling hook to swing, climb, and navigate through a series of increasingly complex levels. The precision and skill required to master the grappling hook make for a rewarding and engaging gameplay experience. Gameplay-wise, Get a Grip Chip combines platforming and puzzle-solving elements. Players must use their grappling hook to manipulate objects, solve environmental puzzles, and overcome obstacles. The game's level design is clever and offers a variety of challenges that test your skills and creativity with the grappling hook. Invisible Incorporated Console Edition is a tactical espionage game that challenges players to lead a team of covert agents on high-stakes mission to infiltrate, hack, and outmaneuver their enemies. The standout feature of this game is its emphasis on stealth and strategy. Players must carefully plan their moves and make critical decisions as they navigate through procedurally generated levels filled with security systems, guards, and other obstacles. The game offers a range of unique agents, each with their own abilities and skills, allowing for a variety of tactical approaches. The gameplay in Invisible combines turn-based strategy with stealth elements. Players must manage their resources, hack into security systems, and use gadgets to maintain their cover and complete objectives. The game's challenging and unforgiving nature requires players to think critically and adapt to changing situations. Plague Incorporated Evolved is a unique and thought-provoking strategy simulation game that puts players in the role of a pathogen with the goal of infecting and ultimately wiping out humanity. The standout feature of this game is its unconventional premise and the thought-provoking gameplay it offers. Players must create and evolve their own deadly pathogen, choosing from various transmission methods, symptoms, and abilities to make the pathogen more infectious and lethal. The game encourages experimentation as you strategize on how to infect the world while avoiding detection and countermeasures. Gameplay-wise, Plague Incorporated Evolved combines strategy with simulation. As the pathogen evolves, players must adapt their tactics to counter the efforts of governments, scientists, and healthcare systems trying to stop the outbreak. The game provides a deep and engaging experience as players navigate the complex balance between spreading the infection and avoiding eradication. Mulaka is an action-adventure game that draws inspiration from the indigenous culture and mythology of the Tarahumara people in northern Mexico. The standout feature of this game is its dedication to showcasing the rich culture and mythology of the Tarahumara people. Players take on the role of a shaman named Mulaka as he embarks on a journey to save his island from an evil force. Throughout the game, players encounter characters, creatures, and environments inspired by Tarahumara legends and traditions. The game's commitment to cultural authenticity and representation is a highlight. Gameplay-wise, Mulaka is a mix of action, exploration, and puzzle solving. Players must use their shamanic abilities to combat enemies, solve environmental puzzles, and explore a vibrant and visually striking world. The game features fast-paced combat with a variety of moves and abilities to master. Unforeseen Incidents is a point-and-click adventure game that offers players a captivating and mysterious narrative-driven experience. The standout feature of this game is its engaging storytelling and intriguing plot. Players take on the role of a handyman named Harper Pendrell, who becomes embroiled in a series of bizarre and potentially world-threatening events. The game's narrative unfolds through a combination of dialogue, exploration, and puzzle solving, keeping players immersed in the mystery. Gameplay in Unforeseen Incidents follows the classic point-and-click adventure formula where players must navigate their surroundings, interact with characters, and use collected items to progress the story. The game's puzzles are cleverly designed and range from logical challenges to more abstract and creative solutions.
I'm not smart enough to double-cross anyone. You can definitely trust me.
Train Valley is a puzzle and strategy game that challenges players to manage and build railway routes to ensure the smooth transportations of trains. The standout feature of this game is its engaging and challenging gameplay centered around railroad logistics. Players are tasked with building and managing railway tracks to connect stations and guide trains to their destinations. The game gradually introduces complexity by adding more stations, train types, and obstacles, requiring players to plan their routes carefully. The gameplay in Train Valley combines strategy, puzzle solving, and time management. Players must consider factors like train speed, order of operations, and limited space to optimize their railway networks. The game encourages efficiency and quick thinking as players aim to complete levels with the fewest moves and in the shortest time. Ocean's Heart is an action-adventure game that offers players a charming and engaging experience in a beautifully crafted fantasy world. The standout feature of this game is its engaging and handcrafted world. Players take on the role of a young woman named Tilia, who embarks on a journey to rescue her father and uncover the mysteries of a lush and vibrant archipelago. The game's top-down perspective allows players to explore a variety of environments, from lush forests to underwater caves, each with its own unique charm and secrets. Gameplay in Ocean's Heart combines action, exploration, and puzzle solving. Players must engage in real-time combat with a variety of enemies, use a diverse range of weapons and tools, and solve environmental puzzles to progress the story. The game also features a wide array of NPCs, each with their own stories and quests, adding depth and immersion to the world.
It'll be lots of fun, so I hope you join me.
OddBallers is a quirky and physics-based sports game that offers players a humorous and unconventional take on soccer. The standout feature of this game is its whimsical and humorous approach to soccer. Players control teams of quirky characters who have unconventional abilities and playstyles. The game emphasizes fun and creativity over realism, with characters that can stretch, bounce, and perform absurd moves on the field. This unique and light-hearted take on soccer sets OddBallers apart from traditional sports games. Gameplay in OddBallers combines soccer with physics-based mechanics, resulting in a chaotic and unpredictable matches. Players must strategize and adapt to the zany abilities of their characters, which include things like exploding, bouncing, or stretching their bodies to score goals and outmaneuver opponents. Broforce storms onto the scene with its explosive action and the over-the-top mayhem. This game packs a punch, delivering an adrenaline-fueled experience that's both chaotic and hilarious. The standout feature is the cast of playable characters, each a caricature of iconic action heroes. The diverse roster adds a layer of excitement as you switch between bros with their unique weapons and abilities. The destructible environments create a dynamic battlefield where anything can happen. The fast-paced gameplay keeps you on your toes with explosions and gunfire filling the screen. The game's pixel art style adds to its charm, capturing the essence of classic action movies. Don't Starve Nintendo Switch Edition brings the beloved survival game to the portable console, offering players a challenging and addictive adventure set in a dark and whimsical world. Developed by Clay Entertainment, this edition allows you to test your skills wherever you go. One of the standout features of Don't Starve is its unforgiving gameplay and emphasis on resource management. Players must gather materials, explore the environment, and craft tools and structures to survive in a hostile wilderness. The game presents a constant struggle for food, sanity, and shelter, creating a thrilling and immersive experience. And that concludes our episode for today. Be sure to check out our other videos for additional gaming content and reviews. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. And as always, happy gaming. Peace.